Rated M for mature.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4. In the previous video we did a quest for the people here in Shinjuku. We basically destroyed a bunch of corpses and then we found a guy who turned himself into a female headless demon. I don't know, it was kind of a confusing part. However, this is actually in the future, guys. Something terrible happened. My hard drive actually malfunctioned that I used to record and could not really get the clip of this next area opening. I got some of it, but yeah, the original episode was kinda glitchy, so I have to cut that part out. Basically, we come up here, this guy gives us a quest, and now we have to go hunt a Juri. That is apparently terrorizing the people of Shinjuku. Sort of. Anyways, this was just a brief introduction of why this wall is no longer here, and I apologize, but there's no way I can get that footage back. So yeah, now back to your regularly scheduled episode. Alright, dude, I'll hunt your demon for you, since apparently you guys are too wimpy to do it. But before I do that, I actually need to go heal up really quickly, as I did not heal in between episodes. And okie dokie, now I'm back. Now let's actually go exploring a little bit. If I remember correctly, there's actually a lot of people you can talk to over in these rooms, which is really confusing, because he said he blocked the area off, yet there's people living in all these rooms. What? It doesn't really make any sense, but hey, I'm not here to point out the continuity. I'm here to get magical items, including this one over here. Let's go in this shaft, or air shaft. And alright, over here is a pretty important chest that you might actually want. It is another light grimoire. Ooh.
Burrows.
We're going to use that really quickly, because we just want to get, basically, a giant EXP boost, and there you go. That's basically like an entire quest worth of EXP, just in one item. So it's pretty handy to get them all. I don't know where every single one is, but I knew that one was there, so just thought I'd point that out. I can't wait till we get the large grimoires, and we get some massive EXP. That'll be pretty nice. Anywho, now it's actually time to explore the western part of Shinjuku. So, yeah, there's a lot of new demons in the next area, and you guys have actually been pointing out I don't really do a lot of random battling. I usually cut most of them out. So, yeah, I guess we'll do some in this episode. I mean, I just really wanted to get to the point in the game where you started, like, the real Shin Megami, you know? And hey, it's some Wendigos. These guys are weak to Agi. And these were actually, I remember we were finding, what's that guy's name? Darn, I forgot. That's how annoying he is. Navarre, there we go. And one of the people turned on us with a couple of those demons. Yeah, so now we can actually hunt them, or recruit them. We kind of do both. I guess we're demon hunters in this part of Tokyo. And alright, more demons to fight. And that battle was actually not interesting even in the slightest. And hey, in that last battle we reached level 25, which is going to be pretty good since we can now do some new fusions. Also, Principality got a level up, and he can get some new moves. And let's get rid of Estoma's sword. For you who don't know, Estoma, basically it's like a repel, okay? And honestly, the random battles, they take up a little bit of time, but to be perfectly honest, like, I can just beat them so fast with my magic that it's really only a very slight inconvenience, and I definitely want this angel to have everything he needs to win. However, now that we're level 25, it is time that we actually fuse our next healer, which is the nymph Senri, who's kind of like a cat, succubus, I don't know, it's really weird. And basically, it's going to get all the Kaja spells, or Aja spells, yeah. So pretty much, this is pretty much the best healer ever, because it has every single kind of buff for our party. So in boss fights, we're going to be okay. And hey, Parvati, we could fuse that, but Senri is somewhat superior to Parvati in this respect that it has Sakuja, which is a very important skill. And alright, so we got rid of Fortuna finally, found a pretty good replacement, and I actually need to see something. Okay, sorry for that interruption, keeps happening, and man oh man, here we are, in the Government Office Plaza. Now if you played Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, actually it's just called Nocturne in America, but it's 3 in Japan, this is actually another location in that game, so that's kind of cool. I particularly enjoyed that area, and I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy this one too. But we gotta get to the government building, and there's all these winding paths and such, so we gotta find our way to navigate ourselves over there. I really don't want to get into a battle. If I remember correctly, pretty much every battle here is remarkably unremarkable, if you know what I mean. So, I guess we'll just make a straight up beeline to the government building. And hey, we made it. Alright, so be careful. Save your game. This part is tough. Just be forewarned.
We ain't on no kid's errand either. Can't you understand? We wouldn't mind setting you up someplace else, you know. Maybe in Toyosu or something.
I am under no obligation to take orders from you.
Is that the demon that has seized the Metropolitan Government Office?
Oh, good timing. You must be the ones who volunteered for the quest. There, you see? We got numbers on our side. I know you're not that stupid. Come on, we'll make it worth your while. How about we throw in some reds? You got enough of those red pills, you don't gotta eat humans. Plus, they give you a pretty good buzz.
The city belongs to us humans! It's the demons who should leave! You ate all of my friends!
Devouring others to live is the way of nature. You humans who make their living by hunting demons have no cause to protest such things. And I would remind you that we have lived here in this Shinjuku from the beginning. For you who came afterward to pose as the lords of this land and mercifully allow us to leave is ludicrous.
This seems quite a complex situation.
We would never ingest these unnaturally manufactured red pills you speak of. Particularly not when devouring all of you here would do quite nicely.
Devour? No! No! I don't want to be eaten! You can say that again!
Those good-for-nothing hunters. Guess our negotiations have broken down, huh? Hey, you four there. Kill this demon for the sake of Shinjuku.
Now, this is actually an alignment decision, so be careful. Now, if you decide not to kill the demon, you're actually going to have to fight a swarm of harpies, which isn't very exciting, so yeah, let's off them, as the accented ones say.
Humans always wish to quarrel, but if you will come with force, there is no avoiding it. My name is Kuebiko of the Jirei. There once was no superiority or inferiority between the Earth and your kind. Humans, do not flatter yourselves in thinking you can live by your own toil alone. I will rend you to pieces and fertilize this land of Shinjuku with the remains. Return to the Earth!
And yes, guys, this is Kuebiko, the Japanese god of agriculture and the land. And this guy, in my opinion, is a bit of a pushover. If you had little to no problem with the corpses in the other part of Shinjuku, you shouldn't have an issue here. He is weak to Agi, so basically spam a lot of that and you'll be perfectly fine. Luckily for me, 3 of my demons have that spell, and I think we'll be okay. And alright, Senri, just gonna set up Tsukaja. Now this guy, actually no, let's do Rukaja instead. Yeah, that sounds better. He really doesn't do that many physical attacks, he's more about using Zon. He actually has a move called Wind Breath, which will randomly slug targets and hit them, basically. That's honestly not a big issue here, because Senri actually absorbs wind, so that's perfect. And alright, another Agi. It's gonna pretty much, let's see, what do you want to do here? Yeah, let's just stinking buff our attack to maximum. Because honestly, you can burn down this guy really quickly. He looks very intimidating, and I really gotta commend the art designers here. But he's not very difficult, per se, so yeah, there's honestly not really too much strategy to him. But man, oh my gosh, he looks so awesome. I like how he's like the embodiment of nature, or whatever, I don't know. And yeah, he was talking about those red pills, huh? Wow, he's almost, are you kidding me? He's already red? Wow, I can't even commentate because we beat him so fast. That is just ridiculous.
So, to be driven away as objects of contempt is our destiny. At the least, let this soul become a clod of earth and know peace.
Serves him right. He wouldn't have had to die if he didn't pick a fight with us. Well then, I got a party to prepare. It's to celebrate us taking back the west exit. You kids did good. Take this. Get yourself something nice.
Was our decision to slay Kuebiko truly the best one?
Congratulations on completing the quest.
And yes, it seems Walter has his doubts on our decision making. Now, if you didn't do that, the jury would actually just give you the talisman anyways for defending him. So, I don't know. I found fighting the boss to be much more entertaining. So that's the choice that I decided to make. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It was kind of cool. I mean, it's just so darn cool looking, you know? And you just fight a bunch of harpies if you decide to side with Kuebiko, so it's kind of like, it's not nearly as cool. And alright, we beat him, and oh, we have to say goodbye to this beautiful land. Look at all this architecture, man. I don't know what it is about tall buildings in Shin Megami Tensei, but they got a lot of them. I don't know. It's just one of their themes, I guess, and alright. Let's take down these doors so we can actually get back here if need be, though I don't really feel like we'll be coming back anytime soon. Maybe. But probably not for a while. And oh my gosh, get juked, you stinking bird. Haha. It's the small little victories that really add up, you know? Alright, so all we gotta do now is make it back to the underground. So we just try and do that really quickly. In that battle, Take is actually going to give us Zyanga now. So that's really cool. Now let's see. Now we don't really want charge. I mean, it's a pretty good skill, but it's not really good on my protagonist since I'm kind of a wussy spellcaster one. It's not even wussy. I don't know. It probably confuses a lot of people how we're a samurai, but we're using a lot of magic because we're like I don't know. Blame the game designers because they made magic so vastly stronger than physical attack. So I don't know. Though it would be interesting to see what a physical attacker protagonist would be like in this game. Anywho, this is pretty much all the business that we have to do in Shinjuku. Now we can advance the story, and it's kind of funny how many levels we gained literally in that area. I remember we could barely take on the Jack Frosts here, and now we can literally just obliterate them. And okay, so now that we're all finished, and we have the Juri Talisman in hand, we can progress to the next area. Now, there's like 2 things blocking your way from going to the next area, and yeah, here's just some wimpy enemies I'm going to use auto pinpoint on. There's 2 things, and most notably, there was like a level 25 enemy that would not move. I think it was a Makarabi and that tattooed man. You know what I mean? And those were actually like block your path, and like I don't even understand how you'd honestly beat them at that stage of the game. But then once you get past that, there would actually be a giant firewall. And you could obviously not pass through because it's stinking fire, and man, we really gotta heal up. Goodness, it's a really good thing I have Tubio still, who has a healing preference, or not healing preference, it's something different. It's like healing enhancement or something. Anywho, right back over to the poisonous, stinking giant lake, and I'm going the complete wrong way. What I'm looking for is right over here, actually. And hey, more Jack Frost, might as well auto these down. I just want to show you like how powerful the protagonist is if you make him magic. Like literally. Just like, as long as you get the first hit in, you're 9 times out of 10 going to be perfectly fine. And alright, let's actually come over here and go through this tunnel. Now this tunnel, if you don't have the Jiri Talisman yet, go back and get it, because you're basically just going to waste a lot of time in going to this next area of Tokyo. And hey, it's Otsuka. It's pretty cool. Now what we need to do is we need to find, no, please move building, okay. We need to find the next area of the game. And hey, New is actually a pretty reoccurring enemy in Shin Megami Tensei. I always like these guys. They're kind of like gorilla monster demons in Japan. I don't know, they're kind of weird. And their affinity and weaknesses usually are like really scattered. Like sometimes they do fire, sometimes they do ice, electricity. They're really weird demons. And hey, just some more idiots. It's the sticking bird thing, whose name I already forgotten. Ooh, I am weak to Zan, but Senri actually absorbs it, so that'll be alright. And yeah, these things are weak to Bufu, so let's do that. Alright, I don't actually remember what the thing on the right is, or even what it's weak to, but I'm sure we can take it down. It's not really too intimidating. These are actually enemies that you should be fighting in the other region, so it's kind of weird, actually, that we're not fighting demons more, you know, catered to this difficulty, but I'm sure we'll run into sooner or later. And alright, we got another level up, heck yeah! That's 2 in 1 episode, man. Now let's put it more into magic. More magic. I'm almost at that cap, man. Yeah, getting some more app points. That's really good. And hey, Jack Frost getting a new skill. Now, I need to point something out. In the last video, I actually didn't get Bafula on the Jack Frost. I actually canceled it. So this is a different Jack Frost that I caught off screen. And ooh, he's about to transform. Interesting. We'll have to hang on to that little guy. Actually, we can probably just not do that. And alright, this is where we need to go. This is Ikebukuro. Ooh, this is where Hikaru said that we needed to go if we wanted to find a bunch of books. It seemed we're on the Black Samurai's trail. Yeah. So we should be able to find her pretty soon. And yep, this is the place. Ikebukuro. However, there's a giant firewall directly in front. Yeah, and there's a bunch of weird people in red hats around. This is awfully creepy. Oh, this guy's in the Ring of Gaia, huh? Shi Wang Mu. Seems like a pretty powerful demon they're trying to defeat.
I wouldn't if I were you. Past here is a domain beyond the reach of ordinary hunters. I assume you're here to claim Shi Wang Mu's head and make a fortune off it. But leave this to the Ring of Gaia and scurry back to whatever underground district you came from.
Ring of Gaia?
Even we don't know what to do about this barrier. It's definitely out of your league. If only we had the Jirei talisman from a god of the land, we could break this foreign demon's spell.
The Jirei talisman. Wasn't that what we were given in Shinjuku? You still have it, don't you? Should we try it?
Sure, why the heck not?
Not bad for a common hunter. It's Kaga. There's a way through that barrier. That's right. We'll go on ahead and make a sneak attack. Once we kill Shi Wang Mu, the whole barrier around Ikebukuro should disappear. Right. I'll be counting on you. Very impressive what you did with the Jirei talisman, but that's as far as you'll be poking your noses into this. The rest is a job for us in the Ring of Gaia. Well then.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
What a formidable woman. But yes, we should go.
And geez, she didn't even give me a thank you. Anyways, now that we're in Ikebukuro, we have a lot of stuff to do. Including, well, helping out the Ring of Gaia, because honestly, this demon sounds pretty stinking tough. And honestly, I think they could use our help. So the next episode of Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4, we're going to track down that demon and help out the Ring of Gaia. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.